What if I told you that somewhere in the waters of Southeast Asia, a ship was once found drifting silently through the ocean, with every single person on board already dead? No signs of battle, no obvious wounds, no evidence of a storm powerful enough to destroy the vessel. Just bodies, lying motionless across the ship, their faces frozen in expressions of absolute terror. Some were found on the deck, staring into the sky. Others collapsed near their workstations. And one man was reportedly discovered still sitting near the radio equipment, as if he died only moments after sending one final message to the world. The ship's name was the SS Ourang Medan, and according to one of the most disturbing maritime legends ever told, the final radio transmission from the ship sounded like this: "All officers, including captain, are dead, lying in chart room and bridge." Then, silence. Then the voice returned. "Possibly whole crew dead." A long pause followed. And then came the final words. Short, cold, terrifying. "I die." After that, nothing. Only static. No further communication. No explanation. No rescue request. Just silence, spreading across the dark ocean. To this day, nobody knows for certain what truly happened aboard the SS Ourang Medan. Some believe it was toxic gas. Others believe it was illegal chemical cargo. And some think the entire story may never have happened at all. But whether truth, myth, or something in between, the legend of the SS Ourang Medan became one of the most chilling ghost ship mysteries in maritime history. And it supposedly began sometime in the late 1940s, somewhere near the Strait of Malacca, one of the busiest shipping routes in the world. A region filled with trade vessels, heavy fog, violent weather, and endless dark waters capable of hiding almost anything. One night, multiple ships reportedly intercepted a strange distress signal through their radios. The transmission was weak, broken by static, but clear enough to make it. The voice sounded terrified, not like a captain calmly requesting assistance, but like someone witnessing something horrifying. The first message said, "All officers, including captain, are dead." Static filled the transmission. Then the voice returned. "Lying in chart room and bridge." Another pause. "Possibly whole crew dead." And finally, "I die." Then, complete silence. Several nearby ships attempted to trace the signal. One of them was an American vessel known as the Silver Star. At first, the crew assumed this was a normal maritime emergency. Perhaps a fire, a mechanical failure, or a disease outbreak aboard the ship. But when they finally located the SS Ourang Medan drifting through the sea, something felt wrong immediately. The ship appeared strangely intact. No visible fire, no major structural damage, no signs of sinking. And yet, there was no movement anywhere on board. No voices, no footsteps, no crew member signaling for help. Only silence. An unnatural silence. The rescue team cautiously boarded the vessel, and almost immediately, they realized something terrible had happened. The first body was discovered on the deck. The man's eyes were wide open, his face frozen in what witnesses later described as extreme fear, as if the final moments of his life had been filled with unimaginable terror. Then another body was found. Then another. The deeper the rescuers moved into the ship, the more corpses they discovered. In the bridge, in the hallways, inside the engine room, near the radio equipment. Every single crew member appeared dead. And the most disturbing detail of all, there were almost no visible injuries. No blood, no signs of violence, no evidence of struggle. Only expressions of terror. Mouths open, hands rigid, eyes staring into nothing. Some reports even claimed several bodies appeared to be reaching upward, as though trying to defend themselves from something invisible. And near the communication equipment, the radio operator was reportedly found dead at his station, as if he had collapsed seconds after sending the final transmission. The rescue crew themselves soon began to feel uneasy. The air inside the ship felt unusually hot. Not normal heat, something oppressive. Several sailors later described the atmosphere as deeply disturbing, as though the ship itself felt wrong. And then, something even worse happened. Smoke began rising from below deck. At first, only a little. But within minutes, the situation turned critical. The captain of the Silver Star immediately ordered everyone back to the rescue vessel. Moments later, the SS Ourang Medan exploded. A massive blast erupted from the center of the ship. Flames shot into the air, and slowly, the mysterious vessel sank beneath the ocean, taking nearly every possible answer with it. And from that moment onward, the mystery only deepened. Because nobody could explain what had killed the entire crew before the explosion occurred. One of the most common theories involves toxic chemicals. Some researchers believe the ship may have been secretly transporting dangerous substances, such as potassium cyanide or nitroglycerin. If the cargo leaked, deadly gases could have spread rapidly throughout the ship, killing the crew within minutes. This theory could explain several things: the sudden deaths, the lack of visible injuries, the panic, and possibly even the explosion itself. But there is a problem. No official cargo records have ever been confirmed. No reliable shipping manifest exists. And as researchers dug deeper into the case, the story became even stranger. Because evidence proving the ship itself existed became surprisingly difficult to find. Some maritime archives contain no clear registration for the SS Ourang Medan, no verified ownership, no fully consistent records. As if the ship appeared briefly in history and then vanished completely. Which led some skeptics to believe the entire incident was nothing more than a maritime legend. A ghost story passed from sailor to sailor. But even that explanation feels incomplete, because reports of the mysterious distress signal and the dead crew appeared in multiple older publications, and certain details remain strangely consistent. The terrified expressions, the final transmission, the sudden explosion. Too many similarities to dismiss entirely. Other theories soon emerged: carbon monoxide poisoning, secret military cargo after World War II, illegal smuggling operations, or perhaps a chemical reaction that triggered hallucinations and panic before death. And of course, there are theories far darker than science. Some believe the crew saw something aboard that ship, something they could not understand. Because for many people, the most horrifying part of the story is not the deaths themselves. It is the expressions on the faces of the victims. Imagine boarding a silent ship at sea and finding every crew member frozen in terror, as though their final moments were filled with something so horrifying that even death could not erase it from their faces. And perhaps that is why the legend of the SS Ourang Medan continues to survive. Because the ocean has always been a place where mysteries grow larger in the dark. Humanity may explore space, build advanced civilizations, map the world with satellites, but the sea still hides things we do not fully understand. Thousands of ships have vanished throughout history. Some were found, others disappeared forever, and a few left behind stories too disturbing to forget. Today, no confirmed wreck of the SS Ourang Medan has ever been discovered. No final evidence has surfaced. Only the story remains. A story about a drifting ship filled with dead sailors, and a final radio message sent into the darkness of the sea. All officers, including captain, are dead. Possibly whole crew dead. I die. And then, silence. Forever.